So we're here on Valabot today, and the main reason is I was looking at my classic videos just looking for a reserve that I haven't been on in a while, and I was just seeing a bunch of elk in the trophy shots, so good timing. The reason we're on Valabot is for red deer. I was hoping to get a decent one, so we're gonna hopefully do that. I entered some comps, but I'm not necessarily specifically after them. If we can manage to place them, that'll just be a bonus. Yeah, he's just a little guy, but pretty much to be expected from one that calls right outside the lodge like that. So, I realize I'm getting somewhat close to 1,000 harvests with the forest camo crossbow, and I think then that'll be all the reverse draws at 1,000, so probably going to be using that in the next couple of classic videos anyway. And the other thing is, the two comps I entered are red deer from like a tree stand, ground blind, or you can use the deployable shooting rest. And then the other one is Ibex, your first Ibex harvest. So once we've done our river run here, and hopefully have already got a decent stag, we'll go and spend a little bit of time looking for hopefully like at least a somewhat solid Ibex. Heh, I mean, improvement, I guess. So that's a plus, but not by much. Hopefully he can just stop up there. He ought to notice us. There you go. Alright, so not very big, but kind of encouraging. I don't usually get any stags before I get to the water, so we might at least have a good red deer spawn, at least for numbers. Decent weight anyway, 149, so not very special, but we'll take it. The stag quality ain't looking great so far. It does tend to get kind of windy in the rain, so let's do this before the rain picks up. Get him there. And if you're interested, because I mentioned the portable shooting rest, I did see there's another stag out there, so let's, just so we can see where, that's him there. So we'll set this up. I know it has a spook range, I don't remember how far, but if we put that down, and we got to equip the gun, enter this, and I don't know how far that is, but I'm not going to aim high. A little bit back because he was walking, but not too bad. That'll finish him off. So yeah, just if you wanted to see that, pick that bag up and bring it with us. And at least it's good to know, like, if I were to need a long shot, at least with the 7mm, we should be fine. We're going to end up actually improving every stag now, because I know the one we shot out here is much better than that. And he was max weight, so at least, you know, I'm not going to have a track that I follow forever for not a very big stag. Now, I didn't actually pay attention. I don't remember it saying that single shot was required for this comp, so this should actually give us an entry. I know the scores are good. We need like a low 270s just to get third, but it'll be good to know, again, if this does actually give us an entry, which it does. We would be allowed to get in a follow-up then. Well, this is going to be where our improvement ends, because his max estimate was 200. I don't know what is sneaking up behind me. Female. But we just had that 204, so I don't know if that's single lung. That rock was kind of messing with me, but I hope it is. I don't really want to track him all over the map, but I also don't necessarily want to shoot a gun, because we're in a kind of decent area. Let's just see real quick. That was body. Alright, well, in that case, I guess we will shoot a gun. Nice of him to slow down right when I decided that. That's that track I hit before, so I guess he must have just been sort of over here where I couldn't quite see him. But 200 to 230, I mean, there's at least a decent chance that could be a fairly high scoring one, so I guess we ought to go follow that. Kinda sucks we didn't see him, but this guy's not too bad. Maybe 190s, 188. Double lung on the follow-up. Go figure. Alright, I mean, he's not going to get us placed. He's probably at 240. But we should get a better entry on the board anyway. Again, not a bad thing to sort of practice it. Where the heck? There he is. Making better shots than with the bow. But yeah, I mean, like I said, I think 271 was third place, and that guy had a max of 260, and generally that estimate they're going to be in the 240s. That's another not too bad stag. I never start valuable at 7 a.m. I always do 8, and just because we've been doing stuff differently, I decided to. It seemed to have worked out again. I mean, we're not killing anything huge here, but numbers-wise, this has been good. But yeah, this is kind of like the at least low end of what I wanted to find for today's hunt. 244. So if we can't do better than that, at least I can be happy with a decent-looking stag. And actually, not a bad picture either. It kind of sucks. You know, I just mentioned we're starting this hunt at 7 a.m., so the sun ain't out, which I think, well, it is out. Getting stopped by the mountains, but I think normally that part of the island would be in the sun if I did my hunt at the normal time, but if we're getting some decent animals for that trade-off, I think I'll take it. But yeah, another 200. That's actually our second best one. 218 for him. I didn't realize he was quite that big. And this tends to be kind of hit or miss. There's either a ton of red deer here or none, but some hope of improvement may be up ahead. This guy's actually not bad either. I think he should make 200, and that would be, I want to say 4? 4 over 200? That's pretty decent. Definitely can't complain about that. That's a nice way to die. His antlers just caught him. Fancy. Alright, so 204, yeah. Should be the 4th one. I mean, it's not like 200's difficult to achieve, but getting 4 in one quick hunt ain't bad. Ooh, that's kind of neat. I don't remember if that's gold or cinnamon. It'll actually tell us in the harvest screen, but it almost has to be gold. You don't see a ton of them. Hold on. There's at least 2 more stags here. I don't know what track that would be. Well, we'll call them down and we'll pick the best of the 3 that are here, I guess. I mean, again, he's not bad. Maybe in the 180s, but I think we're going to take the bear and then move to a bit of Ibex hunting, because this has actually gone pretty decent. I mean, like I said, I wasn't really in it for the comps, and we got at least a pretty good looking red deer, so we'll take a neat bear. I think it's got to be gold, because I think cinnamon would be too common. You don't see ones that look like this very often at all. He actually was a decent bear, and that is a gold. That's good to know. 23.8, so lower end. I don't know, I guess I'll trophy shot that. I always thought they were cinnamons, so any that I've shot in the past weren't really anything that I consider to be good. But now that I can actually see it on the harvest screen, kind of helps me figure that out. I never really did know why they don't seem to have any, like, fur on the front of their face. That's kind of weird. But I think the way we'll do this is we'll go up here. If we can find a decent Ibex, we'll go ahead and shoot it. And then, if it's not, like, huge looking, I might let it lay and then go check the south area, because it's just first harvested, not first shot. So we could have a little strategy involved here. Well, that's kind of what we're after. 235 to 290, I don't know. Because to me that looks like it's got that really high curl, and generally those don't score very high. But I actually wouldn't have even bet it was above 230, so I don't know. I got a tent right over there, so that's useful. I'm going to try to get him from here just to save myself some time. I think probably that'll do pretty good. And if I could find that again. Where the heck? I literally just dropped him. I guess I can use binocular thing. What? Maybe the terrain swallowed him up? Anyway, I need to go mark where he is so I don't lose him, and then we'll try down south just to see if there's one that's maybe better, but I don't know. I'm kind of confused by that one. Yeah, of course, his horns are completely under the ground, so that's not really going to help me with an up-close look, but yeah, we'll go try south. I really don't think this one scores that high, but I'm not sure, because that estimate went higher than I thought he should have scored to begin with. Oh boy. Now I'm gonna have to choose 240 to 295 in my mind, I think this one would be the bigger one because he doesn't have that really high curl. It kind of arches back a lot better. Wait a second here. That's not the same one. Okay, that one only goes to 245. The one time that there's a comp for a single Ibex, I actually find a bunch. Where the heck? That's the one that I was gonna shoot. I think it's decent. This kind of has that high curl like the other one. And he's got the lower estimate like I expected. Okay, that's the one we're killing. Actually, I'm hoping we can kill both. But that's the one we're going to shoot and claim. I think it's going to be higher scoring than the one we already killed. Hopefully, decent shot. Right in the shoulder blade as I always do, but it'll go down quick enough. And you just missed. Where'd you go? Still standing there. Highlights the intelligence of these things. Okay. So, we're gonna go claim that and cross our fingers. So, the one sort of negative to the bigger one we just had there, there's like a beauty score with, I think it's just Ibex and roe deer, where darker antlers or horns actually get awarded a small bonus. So, the darkest horn variant, which is the second one we shot, I think it's +4. And this might be the lightest or second lightest, so at best we're getting +1 for that, but he had the higher estimate. I think maybe he's decent. I really can't judge Ibex that well, but we'll find out. What do we got? Decent weight, I like that. 270, let's go. Got us in third. I don't know if it's gonna stay there. I can't remember. Was this a comp that ends right now? It's either going to be over in 2.5 hours or a day in 2.5 hours. I think probably with the scores that might stay. Nice. Alright, I didn't expect that to actually go that high. I think we'll go with this. It's tough on the side of this hill, and since we can't get it in the sun anyway, I love this backdrop here. I have another Ibex picture. I don't know if I have it on this PC, but it's one of my favorites that I've ever had. Just this area up here is really neat. So I think this is like 230s probably, maybe even 220s. Maybe the dark horns help. Yeah, 239. And now, I don't think I have enough camping supplies. I gotta run for a while, but we'll go fast travel and we'll see if we made the right choice. I think we did, but we still gotta go claim the 1 and C. Hello. I mean, at this point, I guess we'll take that. Did I leave my marker here? I did, so we should be able to go check that out. I can't imagine that's over 270. I really don't think it is, but I got a little bonus male kill there, which is, if it'll ever load, 174. I don't know. 257. Alright, we made the right choice. That kind of scared me when I saw the weight. I feel like Doll Sheep, Ibex, Bighorn, all of them that are like, when they're close to the max weight estimate, a lot of times they are a good score, but that was cool. I'll probably be editing this after the competition is over or after when it could be over, so I'll try to post somewhere on screen if we manage to actually keep that third place, but I'm quite happy with that. I've never placed in that comp, so it would be cool to grab a trophy out of it anyway, but thank you guys for watching this, and I'll see you next time.